It's the MJ and Larry show. Or we could also start with happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, Conan Exiles. Happy birthday to you. Hey, everybody, hello.
That is kind of more appropriate. Kind of.
It is actually Conan Exiles' 6th anniversary, and Larry and I are here to celebrate and reminisce and run around and basically just commemorate all that is Conan Exiles.
I just want to let everybody know that when this game came out, I did play this game when it first came out, and I hated it. I hated it a lot.
Really? I liked it when it first came out.
I didn't. I thought it was. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't like it. I really don't know why I didn't like it. I think it was just the fact that it was. Maybe I had been jaded by like Rust and some of the other.
The zombie ones.
Yeah, Jay-Z and all. Yeah, or Daisy rather. Yeah, I think that Jay-Z totally different. Yeah, so I think maybe that's what it was. I'd just been really jaded by those, and then whenever Conan Exiles came out, I thought, oh gosh, I was just like that, but just with the Conan skin, which I didn't. I really wasn't a fan of the Conan skin. Anyway, I'm still not a really huge fan of Conan. Just to be like the
IP
lore
itself,
the IP. Yeah, I'm not. I can tell you more now about it than I used to be able to, but I can't really. I'm not a Conan enthusiast by any stretch. Conan IP enthusiast by any stretch of the imagination. But I do love this game. I think that this game is great, and mostly because of the mod community. Yeah.
All right. So yes, Larry is starting us off because for some reason mine wanted to re-update. And it actually, it's like not even, it didn't even download. It's just doing let me just rifle through all 88 gig of your game. I wanted to log in and it was like, yeah, no, let's just paw through every single thing in the game. So I can't get in yet. So we're going to start with Larry, but the really fun part is I need to show you guys. While setting this up, I ran into more problems. Very interesting problem of, let's see. Look at that. Larry, put a torch on or something. Come on. People need to see what's going on.
Oh my gosh. I don't have a torch. Hold on one second.
Can't you make a torch? Yeah. So my picture was off to the side in like a line. And I had a hard time.
Purple.
Yeah, look on my screen, Larry. Look at the stream.
Why did you do that?
I don't know how. It was off to the side and I tried to get here. I tried to grab the little thing and pull it over, bring it over, and that's what happened. That is what happened. I don't understand. Nor do I think I could even duplicate this. But there you go. There is some...
You're going to watch the stream the entire time like this? Because that looks fun.
Well, I do have...
Where everything is at a Dutch angle, so it's very serious, very very intense. When you go Dutch angle, you know things are getting serious.
It's a little bit crazy. Yeah. So while we're here to share memories and to show things off. I told you that sword. Is it that bright to you too? I mean,
yeah, it is. No, that's
like
exactly what I see. I think that it's missing its texture.
I didn't think Conan brought lightsabers in, but you never know.
I did not. There is a mod that has lightsabers. I don't think I brought the mods into this one. By the way, so just to preface this it is, yes, it is the 6th anniversary of Conan, but we're not on any vanilla Conan map, or at least I am not. MJ's not anywhere right now.
Yeah, MJ's not anywhere. Yep. Yeah. No. So that is one thing. I in my stream post, I reminded people about the "Convince MJ that modding is good" series,
Yes, yeah.
which was a
This
whole big thing.
I did add a couple of mods. Most of them were admin mods, but the biggest one that I added is a map called Savage Wilds, and if anybody knows anything about the modding community for Conan, they have heard of Savage Wilds. It is quintessentially the best, like hands down, most complete map that any player has made. It's also, and because it's the most complete one, it's really most people consider it the best. I don't think it's necessarily the best because I like other, but that's only because I like other things, other features in the maps and whatnot. But this particular one is probably the most complete map that you'll see. It has like anything that's in the Exile lands or in Sipta, you will find on this map, like in some fashion. Like you will not lose a single bit of the game. Whereas most other maps that people have made, they sacrifice like some of the design of the map. They will do the map, but then sacrifice some of the actual gameplay stuff that you would get. This one sacrifices nothing as far as gameplay is concerned. Everything that is in the vanilla maps, either Sipta or in the Exiled Lands, is on Savage Wilds, and it is awesome.
Probably make me download another 50 gig.
That's the other thing. Most of the assets that are used in this map are pre-existing assets within Conan, and so therefore the actual map itself does not. It's only, I think it's actually 1.6 gigs, which is pretty big when it comes to like mods and whatnot. But it's an entire map. It's bigger than the Exile Land maps, and many of the or one of the major reasons why they were able to make it so small, although 1.6 gigs doesn't sound small, it is small, was because they used mostly existing textures and meshes and things along that line.
Ah. Well, I went ahead. I think I was making somebody weirdly seasick or something. So, so yeah, I had to make a whole new window, everybody, because of whatever Discord did. All I tried to do was move the window over, and it had a little round dot. And the round dot moved, and nothing happened. Waited a few seconds, and then suddenly my entire window was slanted.
Cool.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to replicate it. But yeah, so that was the beginning of Larry's stream, and it was just really interesting. Larry wanted to keep it that way, so blame Larry.
it's more intense that way. I'm just kidding. Don't keep it that way.
All right, yeah, I've moved back to regular now, so Larry is gonna show things off to us.
Yeah, I'll just kind of wander around and show what the Savage Wilds is. This is where you start in Savage Wilds.
Okay.
Yeah, the general premise is that you are like when you're in the character creation area, you're actually right here on the map. Like, and this is as you can, I don't know if you can tell what that is up there, but that is a cage.
Yeah, that looks like a hang them out to dry kind of. I don't remember the real name of it, but
yep. And up above there is a Darfari camp. And I guess the idea is that you were out to sea or something like that, and the Darfari caught you and dumped you in the cage or whatever. I don't know. And there's a There we are. Look at that.
Guide note.
Yeah.
Once we were prosperous, wise, and civilized. Now we are not. Atlantis fell, Lemuria fell, and all that is left now are savage wilds. Be wary of these lands. Okay. Let the book guide you, lest the savages have used it for kindling or eaten it. I've left fragments of it where I feel it important. Pay heed to them or not. If it's been eaten or not, okay.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to leave. I think you leave this way. I could be wrong. I am wrong. You do not leave this way.
Larry is lost.
Oh, no. I don't like I'm on this map all the time, but once you're out of the starter zone, you never come back here. There's no reason to come back here.
Oh. Gotta swim your way out, okay.
Yeah. And now you're in Savage Wilds proper. And I set it to daytime all the time, so.
Oh, so you can go without your little pink torch now. Yeah, Larry started the stream in there, and it's like, Larry can't see anything. Oh, here you go. A little beginning stuff to get you started.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not pressing the button. You didn't hear me. There's usually stuff in these chests, and but yeah, this is like the very beginning area. So you get everything that you need here. Of course, dead bodies, which will have stuff that you. Does this one have? Yeah, that one had.
Now, do you have it on push to talk because of home, or the channel? Okay, I say the channel hasn't blocked you. I hope, but
no. I have it on. I have it on push to talk because of home, just in case there's noise in the background. Yeah. So this is where you start, but let me show you the map.
All right, let's see this map.
This is where we are.
Okay, that looks pretty familiar.
Yeah. There's a desert-y kind of area right here that you kind of start in. This island down here is also kind of desert-ish. It's a little. This area here is like the more advanced area. So the way I guess things kind of work it's very similar to the way the Exile lands work, where you start in the desert, then you move on to like the grasslands, and then you go to like the frozen area. You know what I mean? Just this kind of a level progression kind of thing. It's loose, a very loose level progression, but it's kind of how it is. It's very similar here, except you kind of travel up the middle because your advanced areas are here and here, because this is although this is similar to the volcano as far as like what bosses and whatnot you'd find in here is very similar in this area. It's just red rocks. There's no volcanoes in there, by the way. This is a volcano. This thing in the middle is a volcano. In fact, I think you can see it. Can you? There's another rock in the way. Let me.
Now, is the bottom the Sipta-like spot, or?
Yes and no. Because this came out when Sipta, like after Sipta had released, obviously. So there are some Sipta things that are spread throughout the lands, regardless of where you are. But yeah, then your more advanced stuff is in that bottom area. And also I'll show you. Oh gosh, why can't I? Okay, I'm flying.
Larry's all done. Oh, this game is awesome to be admin of.
Oh, and this is, by the way, this is Tot admin. I'm not using the regular admin stuff because it doesn't give all the options, or at least not. It does give all the options, but it's just not readily available.
It's not good
Can
enough
I
for
get
him.
a? It's not good enough for me. That's really what it is. Come on, can I go up high enough to see the? Okay, I'm starting to see it. Where is it? Oh, maybe I can't see it. I can't see it yet. I thought they had it. Maybe they don't have it set like the volcano where you can see it from everywhere.
Maybe you're just
I,
blind. Maybe that mask is just covering too much.
yeah, no, you can see like it's like some of the area hasn't rendered like over there,
No, no, it's
like
it's big patches of
yeah, of water.
perfectly square.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, perfectly square water. Um, all right, let me go back to the map.
You're facing the wrong way. That's one problem why you can't see it.
I'm not now. I mean, I wasn't before. It's this way. It's that way. But I was trying to get it over the ridge to see it, but you can't. Can't see it over the ridge. Um, but yeah, so down here, a little more advanced area, but um, the most advanced area that you can get to just by walking, I guess, is up here.
Okay.
And this actually has they actually put so they have the what are they called, ogres, orcs, what are they called, the things with the big tusks, what are they called in Conan? Why
Uh,
am I why are they slipping my anyway?
I, I
They're
mean,
just giants. That's all they are. I knew it would come to me eventually. They're just called giants. So there are frost giants or something. I don't know. Uh, so they have those in here in this area, uh, but they also made their own race as well, loosely based on Conan again, called the Hyperboreans, which are basically just humans, just bigger, and cannibals, also cannibals.
humans, cannibals.
Yeah. Um, Let me turn on God mode and we'll just hop around. I like using it this because you can easily see which ones are which ones are turned on and which
On?
are not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're colorblind.
Well, I mean everything to wait, no, it would still be it that's a different hue, isn't it?
I
Maybe
mean,
not.
it's
I don't know. I'm not
green,
colorblind.
so I mean, you're gonna have to.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'd have
It would
to
be a little bit harder for me because you'd just be looking at the dot, which side the dot's on, and whereas color is
yeah.
pops in your face.
All
Poor
right.
colorblind people are always.
Uh where do you want to go? Let's see.
Well, I don't know the
You
land,
want to see
so you
you
gotta.
want to see the Hyperboreans?
Yeah, let's
Let's see the
let's go see
Hyperboreans.
everything.
I know they're. I know the first time you run into the Hyperboreans is usually going to be right around this area. Yeah, there they are. And they're pretty much just big humans.
Oh, are those actually in the game? Because I mean, originally.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't remember any of these.
No, this is strictly to um, the Savage Wilds. They're the only ones that have Hyperboreans.
Cool.
Yeah. I said it's loosely based on Conan. I don't know what Hyperboreans do in actual Conan, other than, I mean, I guess they worship.
I guess there'll be giant people that
Yeah.
tall people.
Um, so there they are. They actually have their base is here. Helps you hit the right button. Yeah, this is their base.
Ah.
Oh, this has been changed since I've. Oh my gosh, they added all this stuff. Nice.
They added ways to kill you outside. Okay.
Yeah. Oh gosh, wow, they have really changed this. I like this. I don't own this either. Wait, why can't I get? Oh, is this their answer to
Oh, the siegeable.
the siegeable stuff? Yeah, I bet you it is. I bet you that's exactly what this is.
Why can't you climb on the roof? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this took a second.
Because
Yeah,
yeah,
this
there's
must
a
be
whole
what that
big
is.
siege. Oh, that's nasty.
Yep, sorry about that.
I mean, that's Conan, but that's like, wow. Okay.
Cool. So can I fight this? Is that? I probably need bombs.
Try some bombs. Get some bombs. We wanna see this.
What are they called? Not called bombs, are they?
Uh, I don't know. Oil pots. Try oil or incendiary.
I totally forget what they're called.
I don't know. Try oil. See if oil brings anything up. Probably not, but no.
Explosive.
Explosive jars.
There they are. Explosive jar.
Timed explosive jar.
All right.
How do you set them off? Oh,
Like that.
all right. Rawr! Look at him go.
Although normally I would have died too. just to be clear, don't do that at home, kids.
That's what timed explosive jars are for.
Yeah.
To hit them and run away.
Well, normally what I would do is I would
or shoot
wow,
them with an arrow.
Why am I dragging?
I don't know, but you're setting everything on fire, which is fun.
Yeah. No, normally what I'd do is I'd set them down and then shoot them with an arrow and knock them over, and that'll explode them. So let me walk really slowly over this direction. Let me see if the queen is in here. This is really cool. I've not seen this. This is, yeah. Let me see if I can. Yeah, Citadel of the White Hand.
Are you gonna use? You're not using. You don't have an arrow or anything, so.
I don't.
But you're in God mode, so I guess it doesn't matter because.
Yeah.
You don't die.
Yeah. No, I do not own this. I cannot get in there. I have to explode it.
I think we might have lost Fatal Caustic to our turned monitor.
Oh my gosh, there's another door.
Oh, too bad we're not hearing the explosions, though. Door after
Okay.
door after door after door. And I can't get through and I can't break free. Oh my gosh. This is amusing. What?
The door's gone. Why did it go? Why is
You
the door
are putting all those explosives in your inventory and you scared the door away. You absolutely scared the door away. Holy cow.
They're weighing me down.
I'm really sad that we're not hearing these explosions.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if I. Oh yeah, I could do it that way too. I can shift delete them.
Oh, but that's not.
It's not as. It's not as fun. I know.
Fun.
This is like the Witch Queen. It is the Witch Queen, but just a different one. Like the Lemurian. I think that's how you say that. Witch Queen. Oh look, I just got gold. Look at all the gold coins I found.
Yeah, that whole pile was only 4.
Yeah, I know, right?
You don't own me.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Oh gosh, of course it encumbered me because I didn't put any stats in that.
Oh, headbutted by a cat. Alright, I should be able to get in soon.
Okay. Cool. Anyway, yeah, this is new. I had not seen this before. This is really cool. I'm impressed.
When I get in, you will have to pull me there to take a look at this place.
I have to give you admin too, all that fun stuff.
Well, no, can't you can just drag me there and.
Oh no! Well, I want to give you admin so you're cloaked and stuff. So I wonder if they have these building pieces because these are actual. It's black ice, but it's retextured black ice. Hmm. I do not own this.
I like how it just keeps just telling you, not yours, not yours.
Yep.
Not yours. Still not yours.
Oh, I can. Since I'm here, I'll show you this. What the heck?
What just happened? A failed bat demon what? Glider?
Failed bat demon glider? What is that?
Somebody... Look at that! Look at that open mouth up there. Did they like try to jump from there to glide or something? I mean, what?
I don't know. That's funny. They have. Oh gosh, this is funny.
A separated body just falling from the sky. What the heck?
He was full. He was like it wasn't separated when he fell. He separated after he died. That's. Didn't even know what that is. He has stuff on him. Oh, you know what? I do have. What do you call it? I do have. So Savage Wild has an expansion. Wow,
really?
Why is this not loading? This is not loading for some reason. All that stuff should be loading. Yeah, it has an expansion, I guess is the best way to describe it. Oh, I know gosh, I was doing something before and I turned off the fog. That's what's going on. That's why I see all these funny things, is because normally I wouldn't be able to see that far
Because it's all foggy?
because it's foggy.
Ah.
I turned off the fog for something else. I was doing other work for a server that I might start up or whatever. What I was doing is I was getting images of different places on the map, and to do that, I had to fly very high up and then turn off the fog.
Ah.
And that's why. Okay, that now it totally makes sense why this is happening.
Larry
I,
broke it. I mean, that's.
I broke it. Well, actually, if MJ, if you get on, you'll see the fog. It's just my client is set up to where I don't see.
And
the
then
fog.
I'll break it.
And then you'll break it. That's right.
then I'll break it. Yeah.
That now it totally makes more sense.
All right.
I was wondering why there was, yeah,
Now
why I'm seeing I. So this is not a Savage Wild issue. This is a Larry issue.
Oh my gosh, Larry.
Yes.
It finished and it went back and started re-verifying again.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding. It's at 2%. It's like, oh, now verifying again. Why?
What did I do to deserve it?
3.5 gigabytes out of 88 now. Oh, but it did drop down to 11 minutes 10. It was at 20 something. Like, what the heck? Conan doesn't want me right now.
Yeah, apparently
He wants
not.
Larry, because Larry's got all the cool mods. Larry knows all the cool mods.
I know quite a few of them.
I just sit back and let Larry tell me about things. Like, sorry, I don't have enough brain power to... I have no brain power. Oh my gosh.
So this is where you get the black. This area here is where you get the black ice, and
What's
this is
that
also
guy?
apparently. He's on a few spikes. He's
okay.
He's just hanging out.
Pretty sure the weight of the body would fall down those. That's
I don't know. I mean,
one through the ankle.
maybe not.
They should have put through the knee. I mean,
right, missed opportunity.
Total missed opportunity here.
Oh, I know what I was doing. I was going to show you.
He's trying to show me things, and I'm distracting him.
I'm going to fly again, and also apologize that there is no fog. So, again, it is not Savage Wild fault. That is my fault for removing fog. I can't believe I forgot to put the fog back on. And in order for me to put the fog back on, I've got to change the INI files and then restart the game. So I can't just turn it off and on.
It's a little too much to just.
Yeah. So we were talking about how this is kind of a mixture of SIPTA and the Exiled Lands.
Yeah.
One of these towers. Now, these towers are actually the same towers that you'd find in the Exiled Lands. However, and this is one of the things that the guys who made Savage Wilds, I just absolutely love that they did. And it's not just this one, but every door. I'm trying to think if there's any doors that is not the case. Getting hungry again. Every door you can go in. Every door that you see, you can go in it. And now we won't necessarily open up like a regular door, but you can go in it and it'll like warp you to another location so that it looks like you just walk through the door. And I think that's the way this one works. I'm double check. Yeah.
Okay, so You don't really walk through the door so much as you zone.
Yeah, you go into another zone. And this, though, this is what I want to show you here. Is that here's the like the werewolf guys that you'd find in Sipta. They're all right here.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's got a little mix of both. A little bit, so a little bit of the standard vanilla Exile Land stuff and a little bit of Sipta stuff.
Oh, it looked like you're
There's a
climbing up steam.
I am.
I was like, well, that's a little OP, man.
The door closed. Oh. Let me see. I want to show you this. This is the best example of what I was talking about as far as, being able to walk in every door.
Mm-hmm.
This is a town here called Mirun or
Wait,
Mirun.
so you walk in a door and get to a town?
No, I just warped. I just
Oh.
warped over here. So this is all open. You can actually. This is like right outside the. Actually, you might be able to see it since I turned fog off. Right down there is. Let me see. Right that way. Well, it's not loaded, but down that way you can kind of see the beach. That's where we came in at.
Oh.
That's where you start, and this is one of the first towns you run into. However, like I said, if you see a door, you can probably go in it. Let me find a door. Here's a door. I can go in it.
Enter. Wow.
And I'm in somebody's house.
Just breaking into people's houses.
Yeah, and you can steal their gold. That's usually what I do. I go in and steal their gold and other treasures. But yeah, it's really funny. You see a door. I love that they did that. That wasn't initial. That wasn't initially it was whenever the game or the map first launched, but they eventually did that. They made it so just I can't think of a door that you can't go in. There might be one or two that you cannot go in, but yeah,
That's really crazy.
they did a lot of work on this map. A lot of work. It's just an insane amount of work, and it took. I think it was about 6 months. They had been working on it for many months before SIPTA came out, and then when SIPTA came out, it was about 6 months. I want to say after SIPTA came out, they released the initial version of this, and then they've just added to it ever since. They did. I think they officially said that they have stopped adding to this map. However, there are certain people that have worked on the map or worked on the map in the past that are adding to it themselves. So it's not the original designers. The original designers have pretty much said, nah, we're done. This map is complete. But like I said, there's been an expansion, if you will, to the map where they've added other quests and things where other modders have added quests and stuff to this particular map.
Wow. So in
So
this, you can still like the new taverns that aren't new anymore.
yeah,
All the new DLCs, you can still get those in here. You can still use them in this map, or no?
yes. As far as like I mean, you saw the Age of War stuff with, and so yeah, everything. I'm trying to think if there's something that is not available.
Like
I
future
think everything
things
is
won't be
available.
though, right? Or will it
Um.
just add in because? I mean,
So
so yeah, so
um.
you Well, you have the mod, but when the game updates with game update stuff and DLC, what's going to happen if you're using this modded server that is complete and not being added to?
Right. So they've kind of when I say it's complete, like they are not going to add anything to it. Like they're not going to expand it anymore. They've actually like when the map first launched, they did not have this island down here.
Okay.
So they've added to that. They've added that.
So the bottom
like
corner is never going to be filled in either.
right. This isn't going to
Okay.
be filled in. There is something actually over here. You can kind of see it. There is something over there. But yeah, they're not really going to add anything else to it. It's done as far as that's concerned. Everything is they're not adding any more stuff to the mod. Now, if there's like for instance, with the Age of War stuff, they like you saw, they added that stuff up here.
Okay.
So they're still adding to it as the game changes, but they aren't adding anything else to the map. They aren't adding.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
We have a.
like, oh, what's up?
Oh, I was just saying we have a chat from Kim Zura. The dream of most GTA players: for every perceived room, there is an entrance.
Right. It's not just a GTA.
Yeah,
but
you see a
yeah.
door, you want to go in it, and so many games have been disappointing because you run up to the
Oh,
door and you
that's a
can
fake
never
door.
get in there.
Yeah, but all these you can enter. I love it. I love that every single one. Even this one's just a closet.
Oh man. Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry.
Yeah. So, and just to give an example, actually, that kind of reminded me. Like when they added the Age of Sorcery stuff, they added the sorcery stuff to the mod. So you can do all the sorcery stuff. And that, even when the Age of Sorcery came out, I believe they had said that before that came out, they said they were done. But they did add the Age of Sorcery stuff in here. Trying to think what else. There was something else that I'm something. Oh, the god, the spider goddess or whatever. Xanth.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. They added that too. That was not originally in here. And see, there's a Sipta puppy.
Aww. Puppers.
Yeah. Trying to think of what else. I mean, there's a lot here, and I hate to spoil everything, but it is really nice to see how much work was put into this mod.
Absolutely.
Trying to think if there's anything else significant. There is no man. Oh! I didn't point this out, but I should have. So, they don't have what are they called? The pylons that you warp around in.
Oh. The transport?
Yeah, they don't have those. But they do have Shima. If you interact with Shima,
she's a caravan.
She's a caravan, and the one that will always be available is going to be No Man's Land. And I don't have any coins.
Didn't you throw all your coins on the ground because they were overweighing you?
Yes.
Usually money should not be the first thing you throw away.
Yeah, I should have known that. There is. So anyway, these are other caravans that you can discover as you wander around, just like those pylon things. However, No Man's Land is already discovered for you because No Man's Land is a end game zone. This is where all the end game stuff is.
Oh, so you don't have to discover it; it just lets you go there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, and if you can see, I'm off the map. I'm over here.
Oh. Did they do that
Yeah.
intentionally?
Did they? Yes. Yeah. This
That there
is.
would never be a map there?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. They don't want. They want this area to be like kind of self discovered. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
there's no map to No Man's Land. This and they have the Void Forge here as well. This is where the Void Forge is. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil too much in here because I people need to get this map and see it. If there's any modded servers that are running Savage Wilds, play on them. There's so much. This is one of the best zones. Uh, even I want to show this because it's uh, this area that I'm going in now.
Jump.
Uh, yeah,
Jump, Larry.
you
Jump.
can.
Oh, water. Saved by water. Depressing.
Yep, it's a dungeon.
Oh.
It's,
93% of
it has these.
verification number 2. Oh, who's that? Oh,
The
hello.
gray
Monkey
ones.
face?
The
Monkey face.
huh?
I
The
called
gray
him
ones.
I called him monkey face.
Oh, is that what you call them?
Oh, I just did because you zoomed up on
Oh,
him. He looked like a monkey face.
it's the gray ones. And actually, I think like this map just by itself, I think these guys have the best weapons. Like this is end game level stuff. What I think the gray one weapons are the best just with the map. Like if you don't have anything else added, because obviously other mods would get you better weapons and all that blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Oh, there. I'm just outside. Okay. I'm not gonna show the rest of it. There is more. Like there's those guys over there as well. Corsairs over there.
So this is not the one with the boats linked.
This
You
is
were
not the one
telling
with the
me
boats.
all about boats.
This is not the one with the boats. The one with the boats is actually on the vanilla map, the Exiled Lands map. What he did is he created these. Was I just explaining this to you offline? We didn't talk
Yes, it
about
was
this online.
offline. That's why I tried to go
Okay.
online so that you know.
So there is this. Okay, so Snow Hunter, I'm going to give him all the credit because he's an amazing modder. One of the Snow Hunter actually made that dungeon that I was just in. Snow Hunter made that dungeon for this map. So they hired him. I don't know if they hired him or if he volunteered or whatever the case may be. He made that dungeon for this map, and but he also he's the same guy that made uh, the War Maker dungeon and the Wine Cellar dungeon for Funcom. So Funcom hired him to do those dungeons. He's also just a Conan modder. He is a fantastic modder, and he is also like beyond generous in being in helping other modders out. He will, he has no problem telling you exactly how he did everything that he does. So he's not one of those guys that like, oh, that's my secret of how I got that done. No, he'll just like, no, this is how I did it, and this is how you can do it too if you want to do it. And in fact, I think he has YouTube videos and whatnot on how to create your own map mods. At any rate, he does. We're talking about boats. There's a mod called Riverboats of the Exiled Lands. He did that mod. There's a full version of it, and then there's a light version of it. Um, the light version just has the boats. Shoot. Okay, sorry.
Guess what, Larry?
Lost control of my mouse there.
Guess what, Larry? It's
Oh,
patching
did you?
again.
What
It's patching again.
is now? Is this a workshop patches though?
No, I don't know. No, it just finished verifying and now it's back to another 17.5 gigabyte of updating. Like something has seriously gone wrong with my Conan Exiles, y'all.
I wonder. I wonder if that's. I wonder if that's the workshop stuff, the community stuff, the mods that's updating because those will update too. Like if those haven't been updated for a while.
I mean, shouldn't those update when I go into a server that has one of those though? And you log into the game.
If you've subscribed to the mod, which you usually have to subscribe to the mod to, if you join a server that has the mod, you subscribe to it, and it might. It's Steam is so weird. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it'll update some automatically. Sometimes you have to do it manually. It's wild. I don't know. I don't understand why Steam does what they do.
So good thing we weren't waiting till I could get in the game to start our stream.
Yeah, I'd be an hour late or more.
More than an hour now. I mean, I'm at 40%, but this is just ridiculous. I was recently updated, folks, but this. Yeah, but there's so much good about Conan that I'm glad we're doing this with Larry because Larry is, I would say, more well-rounded in Conan because I have a regular island and I have a Sipta and there's no mods or anything on them. And, you know, I am super vanilla player. But there's so much more to Conan Exiles than just the vanilla servers. And Larry is the one that is swimming in all that information. So it's perfect that this landed on a Larry and MJ show day because he's just the better person. But we still need to get his Discord sound to work.
Oh, I don't know why that doesn't work.
I don't know either. I have no clue.
I'm afraid to mess with it because I'm afraid to turn off the stream. Voice and video?
Yeah, I don't know. I just know mine and Chris's works. I don't know what the different setting is, but
I might have to look into it. Streamer? No, that's not what it is.
You've had this problem for years now, Larry. I don't know if we're gonna fix it.
I did. I didn't know. I didn't know. I
have never heard the sound from your stream ever when you're doing it in the Old Republic. I have never heard your sound. To listen to yours, remember, I have to go watch the stream on delay in order to hear what is going on if we're doing it this way.
Oh, that's too funny.
It is. It is funny.
Well, see, I didn't know you could hear Chris's. I thought that it was just like
no, I can hear everybody's. I mean, there are people who whenever he's Tannic, he does a Saturday night movie every single week. We listen and watch the movie on one channel. When you're streaming in Discord, it's supposed to. So it's just kind of funny.
I have no idea. I'm
gonna make Larry work on this, y'all. He can do all this coding, build on a modded map, but he can't make Discord sound work. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about boats. Boats.
Yes, the boats.
So boats. So the way that Snowhunter got boats to work is he created a tether, for lack of a better term. And I think that's what it's actually called, is a tether, which is basically just a line, a path line that says you will follow this path. He created these tethers, these paths all through the rivers. And the thing about the tethers is that I could be mistaken. Wait, there's something else in the game that uses tethers, that like native that uses tethers, and I forget what it is. It's bugging me now that I don't know what it is. But at any rate, so he created these things, and he and since they're all since all the water in the vanilla map is on the same level, or mostly, at least the big river and the ocean area or whatever you want to call that off to the east, that is all on the same level. He's able to create these tethers that go all the way around the river and up and down it. And then what he does is he's created several different paths that all kind of intersect at some points. And they stop at different ports that he created, and he'll set a ship or a boat or whatever on that tether, and it'll just follow everything around. And since they are, as far as the game concerned, real objects, interactive objects, you can actually land on them and ride the boat around yourself.
It's just
Yeah,
so
and
cool.
it is so cool. It's I'll have to we'll have to do that. I'll have to add those mods to a map
But it can't
sometime
work
soon.
with this one, right? Because it has to be
It
vanilla.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be the vanilla one, because I mean it's not that you wouldn't be able to do that on this map, because you totally could do that on this map, but because it is those tethers are a predetermined path. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it wouldn't be able to work on this map, because it wasn't created for this map. Um, but yeah, I have to set that up sometime and show you that. But he created he created a city with as well on the river. It's called Riverboats of the Exiled Lands. It's by Snow Hunter. And it is Snow Hunter's one of my favorite modders that exists. He's just he's so good. He's really really good at what he does. He's really good at making map mods and whatnot. But he's also just very giving to the community. Whatever, if you want to, he does commissions for people as well. Like, so he has made a couple of servers their own map mod. Um, uh, and he's also just like he's also like I said, he'll tell you however he did things. Like, I mean, the only reason I know that's how he did the boats is because he talked about it. He's not afraid to say how he does the things that he does, and he does live streams where he shows him. I don't know if I think he still does it. I don't know. I haven't looked for a little bit. It's, to be honest, it's been a while since I've caught up with Snow Hunter. But I know he at least used to do live streams of when he was making his mods, and you could see him making everything that he did. And it's such an involved process, but it's so fascinating at the same time.
So, do you know, like, so these commission servers, do you have any information of, like, what they might have done? Like, so an idea of what people commission them for, or.
Yeah. So the two that I can think of off the top of my head, there was he actually did one for a server that I was a part of for a little while. Um, I don't know who commissioned it. I'll be honest. I just know it was commissioned. What Snow Hunter did was he created a uh, the major portion was a room. It was pretty big. I say a room. It wasn't just a tiny room like the closet that I happen to walk in. Uh,
That was a
uh,
tiny room, yes.
that was very tiny. It was not that tiny. It was probably actually it was about. I want to say it was about the size of this room that's in here. I think. Yeah, it's roughly this size, but it was a single room, roughly this size, and he and it, I forget what they call it, what he calls it. It's actually publicly available now, because the person that commissioned it said go ahead and put it on the, make it publicly available. Um, uh, it's but I think it's called the lava room or something along that line. But basically, like, it's a throne room, but with like lava flowing from the ceiling, and there's a big pool of lava and stuff. Um, so and that's what the person who commissioned it, that's what they wanted, and that's what he made, and basically just used, you know,
So they can be
his talent.
smaller bits. He
Yeah.
makes little smaller bits, not like whole big maps for everybody.
No, smaller bit, like that dungeon that I was just in, that kind of thing. The Sunken Citadel or whatever that was
Okay.
called,
I
the
was
Sunken
thinking he's
Forge.
like making full on maps for everyone. I'm like the
Uh,
crazy guy.
no, most of what he does, at least as far as commissions are concerned, they're usually small areas. I think the biggest thing he made was for, I want to say the server was called the Lotus, or Lotus something, White Lotus maybe. Um, he made a starting area for them, which was basically this kind of, it was probably like 4 times the size of this room. It was a pretty big area. This was one of the biggest commissions that I think I've seen him do. It was a pretty big area that had a big giant ship in it that was like had crashed or shipwrecked, and it had a bunch of starting zone kind of things, like things you'd normally find in a starting zone, to kind of like, this is how you do this is how you do that, those kinds of things. And yeah, uh, and it was jungle-ish kind of. I don't know how else to describe it. And then what he did is he then gave it to the people of that server, the admin of that server, and then he showed them how to make a mod with that added to it, so it's not publicly available. So that mod wasn't publicly available. It was just specifically for that server.
Okay.
Yeah. But he did show himself, like he did. I mean, I guess one of the stipulations, though, if you do commission something for Snow Hunter, is that he's able to stream himself making it. So yeah.
So someone
And
else
that's
could
how I knew
actually
about it.
kind of remake it. But
Sure. I mean, theoretically, yes. The chances are nobody's going to be able to remake what Snow Hunter did, not without a lot of time. There is another person that I kind of call Snow Hunter's protege. He learned from Snow Hunter. He goes by Peanut, Pnutt. He also makes map mods, and he's done some really good ones too. He's done, and one of the, actually, in some fashions, I like what Peanut has done over what Snow Hunter's done, only because what Peanut did doesn't really change anything. Like it doesn't change. Like, you don't really notice what he did initially. Like, one of the things that Peanut did, which I like quite a bit, is the he did, what does he call it? Emir's respite. So I'm not on the vanilla map, so I can't show you where it is. Um, you know where the dragon's mouth is on the vanilla map?
I
You know what
mean,
I'm talking about?
I do, but it's been so long since I've looked at the map, really, that as soon as I
Well,
jump in the game, I'd see and know it again. But
right. So right about where the dragon's mouth is, he put a small village of I guess Nordheimers, I think is what he put there. Put a small village of them right there, and they're all like Emir worshippers, and they have this cave that's frozen over in the side of that mountain near the dragon's mouth, and all you see is this big giant thing of ice, and if you go up to it with a pickaxe, you can actually tear down it falls down, like it shatters. The entrance to the cave shatters, and you can actually go in. And there's a bunch of snow giants inside there, and it's not. And this isn't where you don't get warped to another zone. It's there. It's like in it's in the mountain. He built it. He built this mod into the mountain, and you can go through the mountain pass, and you can actually go all the way through the mountain, that little ridge of mountains that are right there. You can go all the way through it, and through to the other side, and it's a
Oh,
big.
wow.
It's a kind of high level dungeon too. It's not it's about equivalent as far as what's in there is probably equivalent to what you'd find in the volcano, into like uh the snake people area. Yeah, it's really, and he did a really good job of that. And it's in there. You're in, like, so the entire time you're not like this. I'm warped off of the map right here. You're not in Emir's respite. You're on the map, like where it says you are on the map. That is where you are. You're not, like, it doesn't look like you're there. You're actually there.
Wow.
Yeah, he did a really good job of mixing it in with the actual land that existed.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to add these to a server sometime, like, because Peanuts mods and Snow Hunters mods work together. You can actually have all. I think you can have all of Snow Hunter mods and all of Peanuts mods, and they will not interfere with each other at all.
Wow. Yeah, I think you
Ye-
definitely need to do. See, I've been telling Larry he needs to jump in some streaming and survive. You know, the survivalist is there waiting for some extra love.
Yeah, yeah. I yeah. I'll see.
Oh,
I
I can
didn't.
get in.
Oh my gosh! No way.
Supposedly. Let's see.
We'll see. We'll see.
So I
We've
hit
got
play.
10 minutes left.
Wow, this is so bad on my end. Bad on my end. Um. All right, I need to come in here because I need to make sure I get the info. Launch. Let's see what happens. Oh.
He's probably going to want you to add the mods, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but that's going to scare me. Oh, so apparently they did an anniversary stream a couple hours ago. An hour before us. It's just spinning with the running thing, so you keep running around. I'll
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can. All right, I'm going to see if I can show this. This is fun. They did a really cool thing with this. See how the water is so clear? They did that intentionally, so that you could see everything that's under the water. If you go to the right spot, I'm trying to find it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a city under there. See it?
I do.
Yeah.
Can you
And that's not
explore the
because.
city?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can go under there. And yeah, it's all there. It's all actually there. Oop. Oh. It's because I was flying. But yeah.
We might
Beneath
actually
the
get
wave.
some Conan sounds here in a minute. Oh no, it's still saying connecting to Funcom Live services. So
Oh no.
data collection policy fine. Whoa!
And
Conan music, everyone. All right.
are you able to make it in?
Hang on.
Or have you not? You haven't got to that
I have
spot
to
yet.
direct connect. Was there a password? Cause
No, I didn't put a password on.
okay.
This is just a temporary server anyway. I don't know if you just saw that, but there's a.
Oh, I didn't. I'm not on. Let me see.
Oh, hold on. Go back out. Come back in.
right.
There's an underwater dungeon. I think there's only one boss in here.
Ah.
But
Your current mods do not match the server mod selection.
I knew it. I knew it. It's making you add it.
The Sheamus Compendium and Savage Wilds is what is.
Oh, okay.
But at least we've got some Conan music in the background now.
This guy smells. How do we... I've been in here so many times that I don't know how I got out. How do I get out of here? Do I go through the
Okay, it's
door?
almost done being updated. And I hit the connect button. Let's see what happens.
It's gonna restart, but I didn't show this. This is a volcano.
Waterfalls aren't usually on like volcanoes.
It's a dormant volcano.
Connecting to Funcom Live Services again. Attempting to join game. Can we do it?
That's exciting.
Still attempting to join game. Y'all just keep watching Larry, I mean.
We gotta climb some waterfalls.
Now that we have some thematic music to follow behind you.
Yeah.
Still
And I'm
attempting to join
completely
game.
under the waterfall. It's not working. There it goes.
See, if I tab out to watch you, then
Then it stops?
the sound's finally staying. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go, Climber Larry.
I could fly.
Learning to fly. Taught
gonna
custom.
fly.
I am. Oh, this is interesting.
What's
so, yeah, the screen it shows you for building the character. Here, I'm gonna show people real
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah,
it's that cage up on the top hanging over.
Yes. Oh, cool. You're in. All right.
I am.
Give me a
but
second.
This has got to be a throwaway character because otherwise it's gonna take forever. There's no way to pull in an old build, is there?
Yes. As long as I have all the same mods.
Well, it was just built off of your stuff. I don't even have any idea.
Give me a second to give you permissions real quick.
Okay. I mean, otherwise I'll just change hairstyle and we'll run with it, man. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be picky right now.
No, this is I'm gonna give you. You don't have a name. Oh, make a throwaway character. Just don't even worry about changing the hairstyle. You can do it in a second. I'm gonna give you owner permissions so that you can change things.
Okay.
Let me know.
Well, okay, wait a second. I feel like I might have broken something, Larry.
How did you break something?
Well, no, I'd gone in. Oh, finalize character. There we go. Oh, follow instructions carefully. Oh yeah, that's still giving me my regular name. Head up the Black River and avoid the Cannibal Coast. I wrote these down since last time you navigated us right into a pirate galleon. Another mistake, and you walk the plank. All right. It's just the ANGYLL.
Oh no, I have to. You have to fully load in.
Okay.
I wasn't. It's not that I could see that you were there, but it wasn't letting me give you permissions because you weren't fully loaded in. Oh, there you are.
Take your first step. Journey step completed because I moved 1 inch.
Right. Exactly. That's how that works.
Look, everyone! I'm in game! It only took, well, even before stream, so... I thought, if nothing else, it'd be... Oh, now you have a red lightsaber.
Is it red for you?
Now it looks red, yes.
Interesting.
How does it look on your screen?
I wonder if it's because I have the shadows and stuff. Oh, you know what? It has bloom. Oh, it turned off bloom too.
Okay,
yes.
Yours is red. Yeah. I mean, yours is white.
Okay, that makes
and
sense.
Then mine looks yours.
Yeah. It's a bloom effect. That's why that's why it's not on there. Okay, it is a lightsaber apparently. I didn't know.
All right, let us run free. I don't even have to change character. Just drag me anywhere.
Oh no, you can hop around yourself now. You should be admin. All right.
Oh, I'd have to. Don't I have to go sign in as it or something?
Yes.
Down on the right, you'll find a button to move and resize the chat. Really? How do you even get to that? Okay. Resize chat.
Oh. 1 second.
Wow. Yeah, no, I see the thing. Not worth it. Let's just run around. It just takes up so much of the screen. I just wanted it to, like, be a shorter window. Move window. There we go. Okay.
That's I just gave you the admin password if you want to switch over to my screen for a second while you type that in. You know how to do that, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, of course you do. You run vanilla servers.
I do run 2 servers, but wait, where did you send it? It's not in the...
I put it in stream chat. Yeah, I put it in stream chat.
Okay.
That's fine. I mean, it's not... that is not my normal password for anything.
All right, here we go. Yeah, we show that, everybody be like, ooh. Like, yeah, no.
So that way, if we get stuck, you can get yourself out pretty easy. Just use... It's this... on the map, when you open up the map, it's the same. It's the what is it? Alt, right? For warping.
I think so. Actually, the
control right click for warping.
When you hit escape, the little menu thing is different than it used to be.
Escape.
You know, you bring it up, resume settings, character.
Oh yeah,
there's no.
What are you looking for?
There we go. Wait, what? There it is. Sorry, it threw me off with all the little subcategories, and I was like, "This is new."
Oh, okay.
I was
yeah, that is kind of new, actually. Yeah, that's a Funcom thing. They changed that a little bit.
All right, admin rights granted.
Cool.
Zoom game, not quit, because quit is something that I'm.
If you run low on health or whatever, I guess you can refill yourself. You can now since you're admin. But if you hit Shift R, it pulls up the roleplay menu, and there's a button that says "Fill Hunger Thirst Meters." Looks
Yep.
like a knife and fork. So if you ever run low, that's usually faster than typing something in. Or
All right. Let us go
okay,
somewhere.
all right. Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? We got just a few minutes. What was like? Oh, we were looking at the. We were looking at the volcano. This actually, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go to the volcano. I don't know. I usually put stuff in the volcano.
We lost your voice. You usually put stuff there, you say?
Oh, I usually put stuff in the volcano. I don't know what's there by default.
Ah. Ow, I just jumped on a bunch of bones, man. Why
Just a
is she
second.
not...
I'll pull you.
Why is she not going down to swim? Why am I staying only on the surface?
I usually hit X to
There we
dive.
go. Okay. Find your way out of the cave. Wood, wood. Wood. We don't care about wood.
I'm gonna pull you.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, wow. Are we in the volcano?
Yeah, this is the top. Oh yeah.
There's the fog.
There's the fog. Because look at mine.
I know. Look at you. Look at me. Look at Larry. Very, very different.
Okay. So this is what I want to show you though. Follow me. It's a dormant volcano. I'll show you how dormant it is.
I was supposed to zone, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think a piece of lava ash just flew in my face.
Maybe a little bit. It's warm up here. Oh gosh, the fog makes things look so much better.
Let's see. I
Yeah.
see, what does yours look like unfoggy? I like keep going back and forth to look.
Yeah. No, the fog makes things look so much better.
It does. That looks like a tree for my next tree house.
Yeah, right?
Little vents.
I don't remember what is in here by default. Like I said, I don't because I've usually put my own stuff in here. Okay. It's pretty much, I think it's just generic stuff. I think it's just, yeah. But this is supposed to be the inside of that volcano. It's bigger on the inside. That was one of the first things, like when this map first launched, because this was here when the map first launched, and I was like, that is the weird. Why would you do that? Why would you make it so big on the inside?
It's like the TARDIS, or you know,
it's the
a whole
TARDIS
pocket dimension, you know.
Yeah, the volcano exists inside a pocket dimension.
Oh, am I gonna be able to get up this?
I don't know. Give yourself a few levels or something.
Oh, hey, I was just trying to get to that little bridge right there. There we go.
Oh, there's stairs in the front. Go around.
Who needs stairs? I remember when they first put climbing in Conan Exiles. It was so exciting. Oh, yeah.
There's stairs right there.
Yep. That's it. I need this map and to build my house in here.
Okay.
My Uber tree house. These trees look a little bit, you know, hot.
They're hot. Yeah. Yeah. To fry an egg on, you just lay it on the tree bark. You don't need a stove or a fire pit. Just lay it right on the tree.
Oh, I guess you can't climb up the tree? Oh,
I
there we go.
think you can.
I was trying to climb this spot and it wasn't letting me. There we go. Cool. Oh, what are those little critters?
Salamanders? They're on the vanilla map.
Well, all I see is a little bit of red. Like, I can't see their heads or anything. Oh, whoops.
You're not in God mode.
Nope. So, just pull me back when you're done. Build the bed to save your respawn point. Okay, hang on.
Hit shift insert or that way or
Wait,
the admin menu.
Shift insert?
I just do shift insert and it pulls up the admin menu.
Ah! Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. We need God mode. Oop. Alright.
Pull you again?
Yeah. I'm just back to all the bones in the beginning. There we go. I should be safe now. Let's go punch one in the face and see if I am.
Nope. Well, you're in God mode.
Oh.
Are you? But you're not cloaked.
See, you can't bite me, and I can punch you. Neener, neener, neener. Woohoo! Level 2!
Yeah.
Alright, let's do cloak 2. I think playing on this map would be really fun to explore again. Because that's the one thing that I've missed about Conan Exiles is we played the absolute daylights out of that game. And
Right.
you explored everything, and you built the things and the spots, and, you know. And I can't really... Oh, let's just go and do another Exiled Lands and just build in a new spot. It's the exploring part that I really, really love, too. Building and exploring. If you take the exploring out, or there's no new places to build something, then you're like,
Yeah, after 3 months of playing the game, you've pretty much built everywhere that you would ever want to build. And, yeah. And you've explored the map 100 times over.
Yeah.
Wake up. There you go. He woke up. Now he's going back to sleep.
He's like, dude, I'm taking a nap. Leave me alone. It was a long night.
A really long night.
So there's a whole section where you can play, but you don't get to see a map. And then there's other corner that maybe they were someday going to add something to, but
yeah, they didn't. They're not going to.
They're done. Yeah.
Yeah. There's the jungles. I just barely touched on the. Oh, there's a place to the north. I'm debating on if I should take you there or not. There's another unmapped area that is gigantic.
Well, then take us, and I mean, we won't run around the whole thing, but we'll get to see a little bit of it.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. See if I'm in the right spot. It's right here. I think it is. Where in the world is it?
Where in the world is Larry San Diego? We're looking at your screen, Larry.
Okay. You see me hopping around?
Yeah, well, we just moved you. You're running
Okay,
through
here we
snow
are.
right now.
Here it is. It's over here.
All right. Well, you can pull me whenever.
I'll pull you when I get to the entrance of it.
So, what are some of your favorite Conan memories? Or some that will stand out the most to you? If we're doing a birthday roast here, what
A birthday
you...
roast? You know what I actually liked about Conan whenever I first started playing it, because I like to RP in games. I like it to I like to tell the story of my character and whatnot. And one of the things that I really liked about Conan initially, it's a little bit more difficult now since I don't do PvP stuff that much. But initially, I liked the fact that you could pretty much everything that you did, you could do in character. Like it essentially, there's no suspension of disbelief, if you will. Whatever you did, you did. That's it. That's and I liked that. There's not like it wasn't one of those things where everybody has the exact same story. You know, like like it doesn't make a lot of sense in, like, for instance, with Star Wars: The Old Republic, that everybody is I don't know um, the Jedi counselor. Like, not everybody is that. You know what I mean? Whereas this, you kind of created your own space. It was you, whatever the story was that you were telling, it was yours, and here you are telling, you're building it, you're creating it, and then the land, the lore of the land was kind of separate from you. Like, it existed regardless of you being there or not, and you just were kind of exploring that land. It's kind of like I kind of, it's kind of like, but maybe a little different. It is a little different, but it's kind of like I'm thinking Skyrim and Morrowind and Oblivion were, well, less so Oblivion, but Morrowind was very much like this, and Skyrim as well. And this is what I wanted to show you, by the way. This is the last refuge. Is that the lore of Skyrim and the lore of Morrowind kind of just existed, and you were just kind of finding it out. It's not like, although I guess you kind of did turn into the Dragonborn and whatnot, but what you did, although it affected the land, it would, whatever was happening would happen without you. And that's kind of how I felt about Conan, is that you're just a piece of the puzzle. And it was really interesting to be able to explore around and find all these, like, nooks and crannies of things that were actually trying to be hidden. Like, not, you didn't necessarily know about these things, and there were also things that weren't fully explored. Like, you couldn't go to the web and find everything that has ever existed with Conan. Now, granted, Now you can,
Now you
but
can, but yeah, no, I get it. I remember the first time we were figuring out the that bat god, the
oh
you live in
yeah,
a tower, and the bat, and it's like, oh, whoa, look at this, and it really gave you the opportunity to explore again and, you know, uh, to be the everyday nerf herder or whatever.
right. And that's the other thing. Being a builder was that was a profession. You know what I mean? Like you could do that. That could be your game. Is just building a farm or whatever. That could be your game. You didn't have to be uh, a a warrior of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
And
what
this all
this is.
from Larry hating the game, the idea of the game to begin with, y'all. Remember
I
that?
did. I did. I hated it to begin with. What do you think of this? Everything that
Oh, the
you see
view?
here, everything that you see, you can go to.
Oh, wait, let's move to you and see what it looks like without
Oh gosh, where did you go? Oh,
to alt tab I had to, jump backwards.
uh,
So, my screen versus Larry's screen. My
it's about the same.
I don't know. I think mine looks better.
Oh no, it does look better for sure. It does with the fog. Fog, it looks better. But everything that you see in this cave, you can go to, which is
Oops.
this
Whoa,
cave
whoa. Oh, yep,
is.
there he went.
Did you fall?
No, I gracefully
Oh,
moved
you
off to the side.
yeah, you walk, yeah, easily walk down the stairs. Yeah.
I just the stairs were taking too long.
Yeah. That's understandable. I get it. There is a. I'm not gonna tell it to you, but there is a story, and this is the other thing about Savage Wilds that they did so well, is that there is a story. Like there is a reason that that village is in this cave.
Wow, look at that. I need another screenshot. Stuff is so cool.
Yeah.
Oops.
They did. The guys who did this just did such a fantastic job. This village does have. These are NPCs that are specific to this mod, although they are pretty much Chimerians.
But they
The
ignore me.
plant. Yeah. Well, they'll ignore you regardless. They're non-combative.
Oh.
These guys are. Yeah. These are like the Sephiroth, I think is what it's called on the vanilla map.
Sephiroth? Yeah, oh gosh.
Sephiroth.
Something like
Yeah.
that. It's like something or other, right?
Yeah. That's kind of what these guys are like. Although, I these guys have their vendor system on this game is just slightly different than the way it is in the vanilla game, but I kind of like it.
Wait, I kind of like it, or did you say you're not gonna like it?
No, I said I kind of like it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but this cave just keeps going. It seems to go on forever because you can go past this village and there's still cave.
Oh wow, there we are off the map.
Oh yeah, we're off the map.
That's super cool. I really appreciate the fact that you didn't like the game to start with, and didn't even want to give it a, you're like, I just don't even want to bother. But once
Yeah.
you took a look at it and once you started getting, into it, then it was like, oh, this is what I'm missing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I got into it for my friend. It's like I'm not any kind of diehard Conan, IP
Right.
fanatic or anything either. But it was when it was first just being introduced, it was the role play factor of a friend and I that we just like, oh, we get to go in and just inhabit in the world a bit and then try to carve out a little place for ourselves. And because for so long it has been everything is so theme parky or you
Right.
know and I'd already really enjoyed Ark, so but then this is a Conan an actual world, so yeah. So we were
Yeah.
already pretty excited about it, but we did private servers from day one. I've never played on a regular server, so
I think that, well, I think that that was part of the thing too. So for Conan, it was out. So I played it when it first came out. I want to say for about a month or so, maybe a little more than that. I played it because I had a group of friends that were like, "Hey, this game just came out. Let's go give it a try." Just because we were tired of the same old stuff in Star Wars: The Old Republic, and so we're like, let's give this game a try for a little bit, and so we did, and I was just like, yeah, it reminded me too much. Like I said, it reminded me too much of like Rust and um, Minecraft. I was never a fan of Minecraft. And it kind of reminded me of that, and just like, but limited. I mean, I knew that like Minecraft was, you could do anything in Minecraft. It was crazy what you could do in Minecraft. So it just seemed like a limited version of Minecraft, with a Conan skin. And since Conan really wasn't that big of a draw for me, I wasn't like as an IP. I didn't stick with it. I'm like, whatever. All right, I'll go back to Star Wars, and then I really don't remember why I came back to it, but I heard there were some really good modded like roleplay servers that were super active in the game, and I'm like, okay, let's give it a shot again, and I did, and I have just kept playing it. It is just
you haven't looked
that.
back.
Really, I've really been playing it since that time. So there was a time where I was playing Star Wars: The Old Republic and this at the same time. And I was playing them both pretty equally, and that was a lot.
Oh my gosh, I kind of did that when I was playing. I had my super roleplay world, Star Wars Galaxies, and then I was playing
Yeah.
Lineage 2, which was
Oh, yeah.
very, directed. But what I did is I made I had a character that I played in tabletop for like 6 years, and I basically just made her in Lineage 2, and so I could run around a world with her, which was really pretty cool. But it was, yeah, that was, go to here, you're given
Right.
not
Yeah,
a
it was very theme
lot
park.
not a lot of options. But yeah, I really, having already fallen in love with the survival genre, but my first survival genre was Ark, and it was
Gotcha.
I'm getting to build stuff. I'm getting scared witless by a raptor in the middle of the jungle,
Yeah.
I'm looking at a really cute dino and then they swarm you. It was really adrenaline inducing as well. And I didn't feel like I had that quite so much for Conan, but
Yeah, the thing that I stuck
Conan
with
has more history and more of a world, whereas Ark was like, you learn a story after like the 4th expansion. But
Yeah.
I also, when they were doing this, I mean, of course, Secret World is one of my all-time favorite games ever. And even though I know Funcom's track record with games is a bit lacking, right? But I still, like, Arc was releasing expansions before they even launched the game. And when they said they have a launch date, they would be months late. It was like, and then Conan came along and was like, oh, we're going to have this for you at this time. And here it came. Here, we're going to do this for you at this time. And here it came. And I was like, yeah,
These guys know how to keep a schedule.
These guys are actually, and it felt like such an insult when it was, they literally put out the expansion. Here, buy our expansion. Oh, no, we haven't launched yet, but we want you to pay more money, and you were just like, wait, what? And then more things, as more things came out about Studio Wildcard and its people in charge, I to this day will never play anything from Studio Wildcard anymore. I know as much of a sandbox. I haven't even played the last maps on Arc because I gave it up. The dishonesty and just the outright lies and everything. And then there were the personal attacks to me, and I will never forget being at. See, now I'm gonna stop for a moment. Was it E3 or was it like PAX? Where I was at an ARC interview with one of the big wigs, and people wanted to ask about they never did optimize the game, right? It just got it got jankier as you went, and I was asking him a question about would any of the stuff ever be smoothed out or whatever, and he's like, well, no, it's just people on their garbage PCs, kind of. And I said, well, no, I have this problem too, and I built the PC. I know exactly what's in it. And he's like, oh, like girls can build a computer.
Oh my god.
And I was kind of like, he was like, yeah, right, like girls can build a computer. And I was all, wow. And I was just like, and you're in charge of a major part of this entire game. And and then it all came out about how dishonest and the illegal activities of the thing, and I was just like, I can't support that. I can't do that. And I don't know, it actually kind of soured me a little. I still like the survival genre, but for a bit I was feeling like I was just gonna have to write it off. But then I had Conan Exiles that was not perfect by any means, but they were working on it. They were getting things out when they said they were. They, like I celebrate starting to play it, and it was November, December, I think the year before, or January of before, so here's the anniversary of the launch date, which turns out to be, not too terribly long after. Like, I'll have to look at my thing, though. I did the alpha or beta or whatever the heck we were calling it, early access, and I never felt cheated or, manipulated, if that makes sense. So I'd always appreciated that, even though I knew, and I'm still surprised because a lot of people have expected the game to kind of be left and ignored by now, right?
But it hasn't, and that's surprising to me too. That they're still adding stuff to this game and still doing just some. I know that for all of its faults as far as communication and whatnot, the Age of Sorcery, that I kind of like all that stuff. I think that was really, really neat. The tavern stuff, I didn't even pay attention to the tavern stuff because I was already doing most of that already by mods. Mods were already doing that.
Yeah.
That's
Larry's
so
all that's no big deal for me.
yeah. The Age of War stuff though that they've added, I mean I can see how it's really cool. I don't again that really wasn't kind of my thing, but I do see how it was really cool. I do think, but just the fact that they're still adding to the game is phenomenal because yeah, they could have literally stopped
Yeah,
after launch.
they have made things like, you know, the like battle passy things or in some of the
Yeah,
monetization, and I'm like, "Ugh, no, I'm not a fan of that. But I'd have to go back and look at things. But you know, you look at the Secret World, and oh, well, we'll be able to keep going if we switch it to Secret World Legends. They didn't keep it going.
yeah,
Age of Conan. I mean, the game is alive ish.
and but yeah, it is,
You
but it
know,
isn't. Yeah,
and what is wait? Did they have wasn't Anarchy Online? Was it? What was
no.
the other?
Shoot, I don't have my launcher up.
You know, it's Funcom is not known for keeping their games going,
Yeah,
and yet this one has kept going. And
yeah. I think one of the major reasons that this one has kept going is because of the modding community and the things that they have allowed modders to do. Uh, they like this, for instance, this entire map that we're on. On top of that, they've uh, prior to the Age of Sorcery stuff, there were mods that added their own sorcery, added their own magic to the game. So, and that has been uh, in, encouraged even to a point. Now, granted, at the Age of Sorcery stuff, there was some major problems is from the Funcom communication side that I think that I did not. That was terrible at the time. It was just awful. Uh, they launched the Age of Sorcery. They launched the dev kit for Age of Sorcery at about the same time that they launched the expansion itself, or whatever you want to call it, the update itself, which means that all the mods broke, all of them. And
those were the
and they
days we were grateful not to have any mods on our server.
every single mod broke, and but it wasn't just that they did that. That by itself would have been bad, but they said to the modding community, "Oh, we will get this to you ahead of time, so that you have time to take care of all that." They didn't. They did not give the modding community any time to fix anything, and so all the mods broke. And so, yeah, that's about the only time where I was really upset with what Funcom did. I don't think that they like there's silly things that like minor things that are kind of annoying that they do, but I think as far as from that point on, their communication with the modding community has been so much better. Um,
They
even with
learned from a mistake.
they did, and I appreciate that
I mean,
a lot.
you don't feel like that happens a lot in
No,
the. How are you supposed to explore down here when you can barely keep your breath long? Yeah, my character sounds like she's drowning, but she's not drowning. I found an anglerfish soul. I'm not sure what that is, but
I don't know what that is either.
okay. So yeah, there are a lot of things that Funcom deserves to be razzed about, really.
Yes.
But there are things regarding Conan Exiles that I have appreciated from them, even when they're not perfectly right or whatever.
It does make me more excited for Dune. The way that they've handled this game recently has made me I'm actually kind of looking forward to Dune. Initially, because when they started to announce that they're going to do a Dune survival thing, I was a little hesitant. Uh,
A
like,
lot of people thought they
oh,
were gonna drop Conan instantly.
yeah, yeah. Uh, I don't think they will. I don't see any reason why. But uh, I'm excited for it. I really want to see what they do with Dune. That's going to be. It's. But what I'm really interested in, and this is going to be a little petty, but I'm allowed, right? I'm a gamer. I can be a little petty. Uh, I'm concerned about what they're going to allow when it comes to mods.
Mm.
Are they going to support the modding community at the same level that they did Conan? Because if the answer is no, I will not be playing Dune, even though I like it a lot. I like that world a lot
Not
too. I
even
think.
to just check it out.
Oh, I'll play it. I'll check. I'm definitely going to play it. Don't. That's yeah. But is it
You
going to
you
be
you
like
don't see
my main
yourself
game?
being able to, but who knows? I mean, yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm on the fence. I mean, I was really excited to start with, but I've kind of mellowed out a little bit just for my lack of time to play all the games I want to play.
Uh, I'm mostly excited about Dune because I like the world. I like that universe, the Dune universe. I think
Yeah.
it yeah.
So we'll
It's
definitely
actually
have to do a Dune stream then, right?
for sure. Uh, it was one of the first science fiction books I read was Dune, and it's it's not light science fiction. I hated it.
No.
I actually hated it when I read it. When I first read it, I read it as a teenager, and I did not like it at all. I'm like, my dad not really forced me to read it, but he's like, no, you got to read this. This is a good one. I'm like, okay, whatever. And but
Trust in Dad -3.
right, yeah, I didn't like it at the time, though. I have since read it again, and I understand it better now than I did when I was a teenager. Uh, and so it makes more sense to me. I like it quite a bit more, although it's still not. I like the universe, and I'm really interested to see what Funcom does with it. I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I managed to keep you kidnapped here for longer, Larry.
Oh, yay!
I found some
And
trees and stuff over here.
you're still stuck in a cave in the cave though. So this cave system is a bunch of like a bunch of mesas, but set up in water instead of you can't see it. You can't. There's no map to it. There's no map at all.
Oh yeah, I jumped off the cliff to go down and check out under the water, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to get over to that area over there with all the trees. Tree spot. I'm going to tree land.
You can fly. You are an admin.
Oh, that's true, but is it faster?
A little bit. Especially if you have the flying hotkeys set up, which you might not have the flying hotkey. There's keys where you can make yourself fly faster if you're flying.
Whee!
You were trying to get over to which tree? Oh, there.
There
Oh,
we
you
go.
haven't set up too. There you are. There is. If you fly up, go straight up. There's a red area over here. Where'd you go? I lost you.
You said straight up. I'm going straight up.
How far up did you go?
Well, now I'm almost to the ceiling. You said to go up. There you are.
Okay,
Over there.
I see. All right. Yeah. If you go on the if you go over towards the waterfall, you'll see a red area.
Oh yeah,
Just
lava.
yeah.
Can you swim in the lava?
Um, it's a little hot.
I feel like you need to cave dive off this.
Off
All
that
right.
ridge up there.
Yep, yep. Off the. I mean, it looks like it pops out in the sky. These stalactites. I mean, they look like clouds the way they've got them colored. Like
There's
that's supposed to be the
there's a
sky and
ceiling here.
cloudy. Oh, there's a ceiling in the middle.
Yeah.
Because it looks like the sky out there.
It is the sky, but they put the invincible ball up here, so you can't actually fly out of it.
Ah, makes sense. Let's go down and check out the lava. Let's go swim in the lava. Oh.
How do I unlock this drop? I don't know which drop you're talking about.
Yeah, we have no idea what you're talking about. Is there actually... Have they said that there are drops for Conan Exile streams? They might have said that, but...
Oh, I don't know what that is. We're not doing it.
You can't swim in the lava, Larry.
Oh, does it hurt?
No, you can't get in the lava.
Oh, you just can't get in it. Oh, well.
It's not a liquid.
That's highly disappointing.
I know. Yeah, they might have announced that, like, during the official stream. But the thing is, we don't often have...
We're not in any way affiliated with Conan.
Yeah.
Or Funcom.
Well, one of the problems is we stream to a work account, right? And you have to link you have to link game accounts to Twitch accounts often to be able to do drops.
Right.
And my
it
game
says so on here. You're really gonna have to be more specific again. I don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing that says there's any kind of drop on our stream.
You are now eligible. Here we go.
I mean,
if it crystal is to get your loot, claim your drop by May 15th. Oh, okay.
If it has drops, it's automatic. You don't have to do anything for it. You just have to watch. So we might be able to. Some studios don't make you have a linked account, which there have been times that I've bought a separate account for Mop to be attached here because all my accounts are attached to my own Twitch, and they can't be double attached.
All right. So all right. So if you look at your notification, it says you're now eligible to get blood crystal crack. I don't know how to say that for Conan Exiles to get your loot, claim your drop by May 15th, 2024 by 3 p.m. UTC on the inventory page. If you click on that link in your notifications, it will take you there.
Oh, so you're saying you actually Twitch popped up a message to you that you got loot? Well, shoot, I should have had my my personal account watching. Then I could have gotten loot too. Man. But,
yeah, and then you just hit claim, and if it should be connected to your if you're connected to your Funcom account.
Yes, your Funcom account will have to be connected.
But there's instructions there, yeah. So, sorry about that. I was unaware that they were doing that.
Yeah, we didn't notice that at all. Oh, there you go. Drops enabled on channel. Yep.
Yep.
Wonder how much you have to watch.
2 hours, yeah. And we've just been running for 2 hours, just over 2 hours.
Well, that's okay. Another thing, thank you, Funcom, for making it so that we can actually do drops on channels without having to attach. See, I was busy getting ready for our stream that I didn't watch the Conan stream. I don't know what the official stream did. So, wow. You know what, Puff? You just shared with everybody and with us what was going on. Thank you very much for sharing that info. Sorry, Larry and I were utterly clueless about it. Huh? What? We don't know what's going on. So that is the reward. Oh, a chakram.
Yeah. Although we are going to be ending the stream here pretty shortly, so I apologize that you're not going to be able to get it if you just started watching.
Oh, well, what you do is you go ahead and go to another participating live channel.
That's right.
And watch them, which is what I have to do when I'm done streaming. Larry gets to watch, but I didn't get to watch, man. Oh my goodness, it's actually the first one on the page for live. Well, I feel special now. Oh, thank you, Twitch. So, super kudos to Puff for helping us out and sharing that with everybody. You need it for PvP? Yeah, why not? I mean, it looks sweet and looks nice and deadly.
Yeah, there are several other people streaming right now. Let me see if I recognize anybody.
Oh yeah, maybe we can just raid. Maybe we'll just raid into some. We will have to do the caveat here, people. Our channel is family friendly. We keep it that way because we're massively overpowered. If I send a raid, at this point, I'm going to freely admit that I do not know that you're going to a family-friendly channel in any way, shape, or form. So...
Yeah, I'm trying to find if there's somebody that I recognize.
Kitties! Aww, are there kitty babies? Kitty babies?
Oh, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Kitties! You're all looking for things for, to share. I'm busy flying around in this cave. Kitties! I want a baby kitty.
Oh!
They're like little lynxes here. Oh.
I think I might have found somebody.
Lynx versus piggies. Oh, 2 piggies versus a lynx. That was another thing, one of the first things when we went into Conan Exiles. And you see the wildlife fighting each other in a realistic thing, You've got the predator cats going after deer and stuff, and you're just sitting back going, that's so cool. And if you're really lucky, you might get the mob that's chasing you off your back by having it run into another one of its, friendly food groups.
I dropped a link into...
Yes, Puff. This is Savage Wilds. This is the Savage Wilds mod. Oop, I'm getting hungry. I gotta fix that.
Shift R.
Yep, I already fixed it.
Okay. I just sent you a link to another streamer if you want to send everybody over there.
All right, we can do that.
She was actually Conan actually mentioned her. Funcom mentioned her. So it's Steph. So yeah, go.
All right, I'll set the raid up as soon as we are heading out, which should be about now. So
yeah,
there we go, everybody. I'm lost in the middle of Savage Lands.
The Savage Wilds. You're lost in it. Yep.
Yep. Luckily, I'll be able to find my way out with little admin lock. Huge thank you to Larry for carrying the stream for the first hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because Conan Exiles decided to play Let's Update. What was it, 4 times? Did I have to roll through that 4
Something like
times?
that, yeah.
It was absolutely insane. But so we've talked a bit about the beginning of the game, where it's at now. They're of course modding. We have an entire series on MOP called "Convince MJ That Modding Is Good," that Larry hosted, so that we could explore different mods for the game.
And prove to MJ that modding is good.
Yeah, and it can be. I'm still not sure I want to do it on my servers. And the very culmination of that was Larry staged a little one-shot campaign for us to play through on using the mods, and so that was really neat. There is a link to our stream post. If nothing else, folks, go to it and look, because using mods, Larry created our mascot Mo here in Conan Exiles, and that picture is right there. I would also love to hear your favorite memories that you've had from Conan Exiles. Did you play in the beginning? Were you like Larry and just brushed it off and ignored it until you finally got into it for a reason? Or have you just always been here? Let us know right there on the stream post, because that's chat we'll actually see and answer. And that also has our stream team calendar, so if you want to know what we're doing and when. Larry and I, of course, stream every other Wednesday. Don't know what we're going to do next week yet. But I don't think that event starts in Tor yet, does it? The spring event? There's some kind of spring event things.
Yeah, I don't remember if it might be in 2 weeks.
It might be. We'll have to check that out.
Well, we'll double check that. It might be, if not that, I mean, there's always party animals.
Oh yeah, we got Larry addicted to party animals now too. That's a lot of fun. And of course, there's also Conan Exiles. There are other survival games that I don't know if he's played, but
yeah, I have dove really deep into Nightingale. So in fact, I'm caught up to Chris right now, from what I can see.
Oh wow.
I've gotten to the watch. Chris just got to the watch.
Yeah.
And last week. So, and I just got to the watch myself.
You guys ought to team up sometime too.
Yeah, we should do that. We should both play Nightingale together sometime.
Yes, and then we'll keep singing the song to you. Sing, sweet Nightingale. Sorry, anytime that game is mentioned, Cinderella runs in my head. I can't help it. But there's all the info, folks. We are going to go ahead and do a raid to a channel. And you can go and say blame Larry. You get in the channel, because
she does not know we're sending you that way. Just so you're aware, it's Steph. Yeah, she doesn't know. So
thanks for coming, everybody. Thank you, Larry, for really carrying this through, and for all of you who are here celebrating 6 years of Conan with us. And thank you for your support here on OPTV and MassivelyOP.com. We hope to see you again real soon. So until then, doodles!
Bye-bye.